What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Artist Influence. It's Brian back again. Look, we're here in holiday season. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Whatever you celebrate, whatever time you spent with your family and your friends or your loved ones, I hope it was amazing. We're here in the holiday season in 2014, and I just want to talk to you guys for a couple of minutes about something that happens to all of us in some way or another during the holiday season, and it's that we become confronted and put face to face with all of the blessings we have in our life, but also all of the challenges. And oftentimes, for many people, the holiday season is a tough time. So whoever you are out there, wherever you are in life, whatever you're dealing with, I just want to give you guys a simple strategy that can literally change the quality of your life in an instant. It can change the life you're living, the experience you're having in the moment, from something that is bringing you depression and sadness and pain to something that will bring you joy and happiness and fulfillment and gratitude, just by flipping a switch in your head that you always have the power to flip, but that many people don't even use their personal power to actually make that flip or make that change. And it's simply playing around with your perception of the world. And what I mean by that is, our perception is what colors our world. It's what colors our experience of our day-to-day lives. It's what makes us feel a certain way about what happens to us. As we move through our lives, we go through these experiences, we have these things happen, we have these challenges, we have these successes, we have these highs and these lows, and life is very much like a wave. It goes up and it goes down, and it's constantly moving. It's never staying in one place. So how do we deal with that? How do we make ourselves able to surf the waves, so to speak, and be able to live life and appreciate life no matter what is currently happening around us? And if you're someone out there that's going through a really tough time, you've got to know that right around the corner is a really great time. You know, in life we live in a world that is full of opposites. It's full of hot and cold. It's full of hard and soft. It's full of good and bad and all of these different things. And the opposite is what gives whatever you're experiencing in this moment context. So you couldn't feel good in the moment if you're feeling good if you hadn't felt bad before, because you wouldn't know what good felt like. And you couldn't feel depressed or sad if you hadn't felt good in the past, because you don't know what depressed or sad feels like. So all of these things give color to everything else. And it's your perception of these things, it's the way you perceive the world around you and what happens to you, that allows you to navigate the waves, the up and downs of life in a really fulfilling and grateful and successful way, no matter what that means to you. So a simple thing you can do in a moment, whether you're going through something in your life that is, you know, just a tough breakup, or the loss of a job, or the loss of a loved one, or any challenge you're going through in your life, a way you can get yourself out of reaction and into action in a split second is by asking yourself a better question. So a lot of times things happen to us over the course of our day, and a tragedy happens and befalls us, or a financial hardship, or we lose a job, or we lose a loved one, or something great happens and we get an unexpected windfall of money, or we have this amazing opportunity come where we didn't expect it. And it's about how we deal with that and how we perceive those things in our life and what they mean to us that allows us to live a fulfilled life and a happy life for the rest of our time here on earth. So the best way that you can change your perception of this moment is by asking yourself a different question. And the question that I want you to ask yourself, and just try it out, you don't have to internalize this and make it your path for the rest of your life, but it can be something that can really bring a higher level of fulfillment and enjoyment to your life if you put it into practice, even in a small way. So as you go through your day, as you go through the to-do lists of your day, as you go through everything that's happening to you, ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, is what's happening to me right now an opportunity for me to grow, to learn, to make a distinction that I didn't already know, and to, in some way, become more than I was yesterday? And if you ask yourself that question, if you ask yourself, how can I turn what's happening to me in this moment and what I'm experiencing this moment into some type of opportunity to not only grow as a person, but to contribute more beyond myself, it literally will change the way that your entire world feels, that your entire existence feels in a split second. And the craziest thing is it's available to all of us all the time, but no one, or not very many people, tap into it. So ask yourself a different question. So the next time you're riding the subway and, people are arguing next to you, or you're stressed because you've got to get to this place and you're late, or you're worried about paying your bills, or you're stressed about anything. Anytime you're stressed or you're worried, or you're feeling that you want something that you don't currently have, or any feeling of suffering, human suffering, ask yourself a question: how can I use this suffering as a teacher? How can I use this experience as a teacher? How can I use this depression as a teacher? How can I use this happiness as a teacher? How can I use this gift as a teacher to allow myself to become better as a person and able to grow further as a person and able to contribute more beyond myself? Because if you look at any of the most successful people in the world, the people that have created more value than anyone could have ever expected them to create, the people that have changed the course of human history for the better and for the worst, they ask themselves a question of what could they contribute and what could they do beyond themselves to create value for other people. And in a very simple way, that just means lowering the suffering of others. So, if you're a dancer, if you're a professional dancer out there, your question to ask yourself is, how can I give more of myself today than anyone would ever expect? If you're a person at a job and you work a 9 to 5 and your job's tied to your job performance, whether you're a salesperson or whatever, think about ways you contribute more than anyone could ever expect of you. And simply by thinking of that and by getting into the habit of routinely giving more of yourself on a daily basis than anyone could ever expect, automatically you're going to blow through people's expectations of you. You're going to create more fulfilling relationships in your life, and you're going to attract the people around you that are going to allow you to make your dreams a reality. So whatever your passion is, your purpose is, your drive is, whatever path you're on, whatever dreams you have, you can get there so much quicker and with so much more joy and happiness if you just connect to this idea that everything that happens to you happens for a reason and a purpose. And the reason and the purpose is what you assign to it. So you can assign a fulfilling reason to it, or you can assign a depressing reason to it. You can get into a car accident, and that car accident can mean the end of something, or that car accident can mean a new opportunity, a new lease on life, a new chance to give yourself and give more of yourself than you ever could before. And it's these simple decisions that we make in a split second. Most of the time we make them subconsciously, we're not even aware of it. But if we can shift and come into a place where we're making a conscious decision to take everything that happens to us on a daily basis and use it as an opportunity to grow, to give, to receive, and to learn something, no matter what it is, your mind is such a powerful thing. It will find what that something is, and it will find what that deeper meaning is, and it can assign a meaning that is beneficial to you in the long run. So play around with that a little bit today as you go through your day, as you get into an argument with someone, or as you see your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or as you interact with your parents and your friends and your colleagues. Think of a way to contribute more value outside of yourself than anyone could ever expect of you, and also see every situation as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to enjoy, and to just live with passion, to live in a passionate way, and to understand that you're not promised tomorrow, you're not promised the next second, you're not promised the next millisecond. Literally, any moment, could all be over for you. And we forget that too often. So if you stay connected to that, and you stay grateful for the fact that you're even breathing, and you're even able to open your eyes and open your mouth and speak and talk and hear and see and touch, if you stay connected to that, all of a sudden, all of these things, all of these worries, all of these emotions about why you're not enough, why you don't have what you need, why you're still angry at this person, or you're still hurt by this thing, all of that stuff fades away because you become grateful in the moment for even being alive. So if you can operate from that position, from that focus, from that perspective, it will literally change the quality of your life in an instant. You can go from feeling depressed and anxious to feeling grateful, of feeling alive, and feeling just in love with the fact that you are able to experience this world. So take that with you guys. I hope it helps a little bit wherever you are in your life, wherever you are in your journey. Try it out. Add it in to whatever you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and see if you can turn those challenges, those misfortunes, those losses, those feelings of depression and sadness into opportunities to grow and become more. And all it takes is just a little flip in perspective. That's it, just a little change in perspective. So try that out. I wish you guys a great holiday season. I'll be back with many more videos coming very soon. We'll see you next time. Take care.